What's up, fellas?
What it do? What it
What's
do?
happening?
What's up? What's up?
What they do?
We really just gonna talk about the PS5 craziness right now, man. Basically, I want to know who all got one first.
Not I, said the cat.
Not I.
I ain't got one. These have been cold. My boy can't have none.
I can't have one until after January. After January, I can get one. I have to slap my hand. I want to go get that jam, but I can't go get it.
It's
Can't
nice,
go
though.
get
It's, it's nice though.
Right.
That Miles Morales is the only thing I've been playing though. I ain't really.
How is
playing
that joint, man? Straight.
Bruh, when I tell you that Miles Morales fluid, man, like I already had played the first Spider-Man on PS4, and it was the truth. But the Miles Morales is it's just as good, but of course it looks like crazy. And you don't how the cinematics, like you can look at a cinematic video on the PS4 and be like, man, that look good. The gameplay should be like that. Nah, that just like cinematics playing.
Just like no way that cinematic and the gameplay the same.
Man, that junk the same on that PS5, bro. That junk crispy. But
See, I ain't got nothing next gen yet, so I'm just still playing Madden. I don't think it go next gen until December.
oh yeah.
The Last of Us 2. That's all I'm
Boy bought a system.
playing. I got 2K, man, but they was shiny with it. They took they didn't do next gen on it. So if you had to buy the next gen version.
Yeah.
They did just upgrade it to next.
Yeah, they did some games. I think they're gonna do the Avengers.
Madden gonna do that.
Madden gonna do that. Yeah, some games they did. I'm surprised. Well, they were selling those packages with NBA 2K, man. And I got it. I ain't open it. I'm gonna take it back because they pissed me off with that Mamba edition, man. Like I bought the Mamba edition because they was like they're gonna send you a little commemorative coin. I ain't get the coin. That junk came in the mail. My box tore up. I'm like, bro, this ain't no keepsake at this point. Ragged box, man. Take that junk back. It's on sale now anyway. But
Hey.
The game on sale?
2K. The Mamba edition is like $79.99
See,
at Best Buy.
that ain't on sale.
man, it's $100 game.
Not for price.
But
I was thinking more like 59.
69 the cost of the games now, though. You know what I'm saying? So
That's crazy in itself. Them just went up $10.
Yes. Yeah, that's another piece about it too. That don't went up. And I mean, who knows what it's gonna look like. All the deluxe editions, them just $100 or better. So
And then you got them in price games. I mean, them games like you gotta pay to upgrade and
exactly.
Kill 'em.
Exactly. So why didn't y'all get one? Let's answer that. Why didn't y'all get one?
Well, I got mine on resale.
Everybody know why I didn't get
I'm
one.
telling you, I got mine strictly to resale. I can wait till July 2021 to get mine. Hell, I use mine for a glorified Fire Stick anyway. So it's about $1,000 Fire Stick. So
that's a loud Fire Stick, man.
Man, I'm gonna tell you, like I told y'all in the group, man, I kind of got away from gaming a little bit. Madden pissed me off. I was playing NCAA. The NCAA wanted to get too much money, so they quit making the game altogether. And then I try to get on these Call of Duty, but these little 12-year-olds, man,
your first mistake is playing PvP.
So it's like, hey, it's just me and Grand Theft Auto is pretty much what I got left.
Don't play PvP, bro. You ain't gonna want to play nothing ever again.
man, I be seeing cats playing like GTA 5, man. I thought people stopped playing the game. But it be so that game came out in like 2012 or something.
Bruh.
I thought that job was over. It's still like tons of people playing it because I'll see it on Twitch or Facebook, gaming.
I'm people.
Playing GTA.
Right. Yeah,
I still play that.
Bro, I didn't know.
I don't play the live edition.
But that's what I'm saying. You beat that joint, but there are people like playing the live edition.
So that live edition different though. It's a different deal. It's kind of like
Call of Duty. Like people behind you down and stuff?
Yeah, people behind you down. Like,
oh yeah.
Man, I'm telling you, as soon as you get in that joint live,
it's
you
a wrap.
right. They be coming up shanking you, look, taking your money, taking your car. I done got dragged out of my car and everything.
I'll check this one guy out from time to time. His name like Sizzle Gaming or something. He on Facebook. He stream on Facebook, and they be having like gangs and stuff. And I mean, people ain't coming after him, but they go and like rob banks and all that stuff. So it's
more like the Montagues on Romeo and Juliet. Got a whole gang out there, man.
the whole gang.
Yeah, man. But so y'all didn't get one. Did you try, J-Star? You tried to get one?
Man, so I shouldn't. Well, we should define try, because when you drop that link out and it said you're gonna be in the waiting room for like an hour or so, I clicked on that link and I sat on that jump, and it said something about when your turn is up, you'll be notified or something.
Yeah.
I switched back over. My turn never came. So I was done after that, and so I really didn't try, because when I think Price dropped it when it first came out with the pre-orders, and I could have did it then. I was like, man, I'll buy that John at Christmas or something.
Yeah, if you thought about it, it was a wrap anyway. If you even like, do I want it? It was over with.
It's gone.
I'm gonna tell you, I don't know who dropped the Amazon link. Who dropped the Amazon link?
That was Vito.
Man, let me tell you. So I'm an hour ahead of all of y'all. Y'all on Central Time. So when you dropped the link, it had to be about 11:50 Atlanta time. I think I laid down about a good 10, 15 minutes. I had just got comfortable up on them, my covers and everything. It go off. And I was like, man, I'm not even gonna roll over. Like, I'm about to go to sleep. Whoever this is, they want to wait in the morning. And I rolled over and you said, Amazon pre-order. I got up out my bed, drawers and all, walked to the kitchen, got my wallet, went on there and ordered it. I was about to order 2. And as soon as I tried to order the second one, they were already sold out that quick.
Dang.
That quick. So
I got lucky.
So big up V for that one.
I got lucky
on that one.
When they initially did they had like some kind of like special event where they was like, basically like telling that the PS5 was about to drop. And then like right after the event, some of them started releasing at Walmart, Target, Amazon. And I don't think the botters knew that they were gonna drop that fast, because I guess they didn't have a task set up or none of that, because normal people were able to go in there and do manual
transactions.
Normal people.
So I went on Walmart first and I tried, and it sold out before I could get it done. Luckily, when I went to Target, it took a while. It was up for like 30 minutes. And I actually got it and was able to use my little Target card. So I got 5% off or something like that. So I ended up winning for the pre-order, and then I got it in a couple weeks ago.
Jared, you tried, bro?
Yeah, I'm done trying to 2021. Next time I try them, just to be on the shelves in the department store. I can just walk in and grab them.
Man, is he? They were trying to get them just away.
Just like I did
so
the PS4.
Are they putting them in stores like on Black Friday?
Negative.
I heard a rumor. GameStop here getting 2.
Yeah, every GameStop getting 2 systems in the country. Just 2.
So they metering them joints out. Like, the reason why price, well, I don't know about Target. No, Target do that crap. They meter them out, man. Like, when GameStop do a drop online, bro, you can try to add the cart. They're just like, hey, check back in a few minutes. So you literally have to sit there. So J-Star, you out. If you ain't got no patience, you ain't getting one manually. It ain't happening, bro, because they buying like crazy. These sites be crashing. Best Buy was the worst, bro. Best Buy crashed like crazy. I also pissed at Best Buy because they was one of the first ones in the September range that dropped something. And then that's the same night Amazon, I sent everybody a link for Amazon. But bro, like you literally have no idea how fast these guys be on it. That's buying.
Somebody told me that Best Buy has something, I guess, to detect the bots, because they bought a new Xbox, and they said they got like a text or something like that they had to respond to or something before it completed the transaction.
Vito can tell you a little bit more. What I'm gonna say is, bro, them dudes so far ahead of them people making them decisions Like they
Bruh.
already got stuff in place because they already know what they're gonna do.
Light years ahead. Light years ahead.
The-
Bruh, let me
Hence-
tell you. I'm gonna
hence
give you. I'm gonna tell you
2021.
how
I
far
remember
these-
when we were talking about that capture.
Bruh. Oh yeah, that's light work right there. Captures them Jones ain't no good, man. Like some of them you have to do. Like certain sites have the best bot protection, but it still can get botted. But this how far these cats be ahead because Deezer can tell you before anything go live, the page is already there.
Right.
It's just not. It's just not. It's commented out. It's already there. These cats be on the back end. They be on the back end looking at that jam, be like, oh, they got X amount in stock. They got 22 in stock. You gotta be fast. You know, it just depends on the product. Sometimes they don't have the stock numbers up for
How
certain
you on the
products.
setup page, bro?
Bro, on the back end, bro,
Because
before the link go
HTML,
live.
They look at the
that's all
HTML.
you have
the
to do is
tags
get
and
into
stuff.
the HTML file
Yeah,
and literally,
HTML.
like, because they can make it go live so quick because it's literally just 2 backslashes. It's literally all it is. It's 2 backslashes.
Just comment that John
They
out.
erase them 2 backslashes and the junk go live in 0.2 seconds. So if you're on the HTML file, you can see everything that's coming through.
But the crazy part about it, you got somebody out
Ready.
there that's finding
Somebody's giving it out.
either somebody
That's what
giving
I'm
it out,
thinking.
either somebody
Somebody
giving it out or
giving it.
somebody's finding it because there's honestly, it depends on how lazy or how pressed somebody is to go away from botters. If they're lazy, it's easy because it's gonna be site name.com / blah 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 product ID. They just search it, and when they get a hit, they're like, okay, cool, that's what it is. Oh, this is what's on the page. This is the answer to the question. It's all types of stuff. So, bro, that's why you're seeing all these crazy resale numbers because it's, I'm just throwing a number out there. If it's 1,000 people in the world, you got 500 botters clearly, and it's 1,000 PlayStation. You hurt. You know what I'm saying? You catching hell, you're not gonna find them. So the whole resale thing, man. Y'all know, y'all seeing the numbers, bro. 1,000 on it's. Well, let me state this: the system is what $4.99 for the disc version, $3.99 for the digital version. Digital version knocking niggas over the head because you getting about between $400 and $600 profit when you sell a digital version. So I can't even hate on these cats that's grabbing all these PlayStation and flipping them giants because J-Rock said, I ain't going, man.
I'm telling you.
Bro, so like the crazy stuff, man. Some of the stuff I've seen is like they have they'll have like all these different like mechanisms to try to stop the bot. So like they start mentioning the capture, that joint so easy, they get through that joint like it ain't nothing. They have like sometimes they have like questions you had to go in and answer. Bro, they have them questions up so fast. They be sending out like I be getting tweets. I be getting tweets with the answers to the questions.
Yep.
They be like seconds after the drop. I'm like, bro, this you if you doing manual, by the time you even get the answers from that tweet, the botters already got it. So they already got it, bro. They already got everything. And then you got like certain bots just for certain stuff. Like they try to put like draws so that it's more fair for people. Oh, they got bots for draws. Like well, you got people just trying to get the draws to win the draws. They biting on the draws. Like, bro, there's no winning.
Yeah.
I
can't give away all the secrets because I'm in part of these communities and I know some of these guys, so I can't give away all the secrets. But yeah, Price ain't lying. So I mean, but not to get away from PS5, but just like Price said, man, it's something for everything, bro. It ain't just PS5s, nigga. You mess around and hear word that air fryers are reselling, it's over with. You ain't gonna be able to get no air fryer no more. You can forget the Ninja, bro.
While y'all talking, look, reselling ammo, and I went to try to buy some ammo. I know y'all not gun folks, where I went to go just buy some ammo. Just go to the range, and bro, it's doubled since March.
Oh yeah,
and even in March it was high. So we talking about like you want to resell some stuff, you find a plug on some ammo, sit on that junk for a little bit, and resell them bullets, bro. They selling them for 70. They selling them 70, 80 cents a round.
So my problem is, man, especially going back to the PS5, like why not sell those joints in the store? you know,
Well,
where
COVID right now.
and honestly, you can still buy, you can send your mama, grandmama, everybody else in there to get one, but it won't be like a barter type situation.
No, it
You
won't be.
know, and understandably, COVID, yes,
Yeah.
but they
That's the
selling
main thing.
groceries, they selling everything
But
else, and
groceries
people going
not-
in there to get it.
Niggas ain't gonna go in mass
Groceries is
hysteria
high
over no bread though. They ain't want
Right.
no loaf of bread that bad. They ain't finna fight you over no loaf of bread.
There ain't
They
no
gonna
high
fight you over
demand
that
for groceries.
PlayStation.
But
High demand for groceries, right?
true,
Yeah.
but there's a high demand for a
But they
printer.
was fighting before COVID over PlayStation.
No,
It ain't
there's a
no
high demand
printer, not no
for
PlayStation.
cameras.
Not like no PlayStation. You get a camera
Yeah,
anywhere.
I understand. Not like the PlayStation. But if you go on Walmart today, you probably ain't gonna find no printer.
But,
So I think I feel
But-
like it's a little bit of like I wouldn't call it a gift and a curse, but I think they kind of know what they're doing to a different degree. So yeah, do they lose out on money as far as the resellers and this and that? Yeah, but look at all the hype behind it though. Like they gonna still sell units once Christmas is over, this and that. The same way they do on Jordan. Like I'm sure Nike, if Nike wanted to cut out all these resellers, they can make 1 million shoes if they wanted to and push those out, but they don't because they want to keep that exclusive of the shoe. Because if you flood the market, then any and everybody can get it. It's not exclusive no more.
Right. Well, and then also you can only make but so many.
Yeah,
that too.
so
That too.
You got you can't.
Especially
They
with
already making
COVID,
no
I'm
margin.
sure their
And then
whole
Why can't you only make so many though?
Because the margins ain't there right now for gaming.
Right.
If they make so many, they're not gonna make enough money to continue the production.
and plus they lose. And you know this, they've been since like PlayStation 2. They lose money on systems. They make the money on the games.
Right.
So you got to almost go in a hole to sell the systems.
That's why the
out,
games went up.
waiting for the games sales to recoup.
Well, and then also you think about what your question that you asked about why don't I just put them in the storefront, bro? If they put 500 PS5s at Walmart on Black Friday, as crazy as Black Friday already is, bro. Can you imagine how many people gonna be there in line trying to get that jump for their kid?
Death.
With
The
COVID,
same amount of people.
You mentioned COVID. We talk about COVID. Like you can't just have people in line beating each other up.
Bro, you can't say the same amount of people. I want to hear what he got. Same amount of people that what?
That be in line to buy them $250 60-inch TVs is gonna be the same.
No, so that's why Walmart, that's why stores like Walmart, they extended out the Black Friday what's the name?
All that stuff online too.
For like a whole month. Really?
Yeah, it's open now. Like you can go.
Yeah, it's Black Friday now. Yeah.
Black Friday whack now. Everything whack. Ain't nothing the same. That's giant hella whack.
Horrible.
Yeah, I feel what you're saying, man. It just feels like.
But here's the thing.
I mean, when the PS4 drop, what you do?
They do have something in the store. That's the T. When the PS4 drop, it was the same thing.
That's why I got it 4 months after the drop.
Exactly.
I was about to say, like J-Rock, I got that junk like 4 months after, but the way y'all talking, that junk ain't gonna be here for another year.
No, it'll be after Christmas. I mean, the Christmas rush. They got it right now.
Well, I think it depends on the market too. Like it depends on how many more they make, when they release them.
Yeah.
I mean, the resellers only gonna buy what they know gonna sell.
Yeah, it ain't gonna be that long for more to come out. I don't know when exactly.
That's what I'm waiting for. Cause I'm like J-Rock, I ain't buying no.
But they still trickling out right now. You can go to Target right now and ask them, do y'all have any PS5s? They're gonna probably say no, but they might get a truck tomorrow and have 2 more. But they trickling it. The way this junk is going now, and it's everything is just affected, bro. It ain't necessarily just COVID. It's just the way things are now. Man, they can't put stuff on the shelf like they used to no more. It's just crazy people, bro. It's like zombies out here, like literally, bro. I can't explain it. I can't really explain it, bro. But can you think of a time where there was a product that you wanted back in the day that you just knew you couldn't get? I can't think of one.
I can't.
You know, like what?
So I remember when the first Xbox came out because I was working at Circuit City when that junk came out, and that was the same way. That was the first Xbox.
I don't mean like systems. I'm talking about like any and everything.
I'll give you another thing.
Man,
Tickle Me Elmo.
I'm about to say
that?
toys.
Look,
Y'all remember Tickle Me Elmo that one
but
Christmas?
that's that Christmas rush, you know.
But no, but it's that same
rush.
thing. It's like
there's a new toy every year that's hard to find.
The reason
yeah, but I don't remember anything like the Tickle Me Elmo. Like, yeah, you're right. Outside of a system, I don't remember any toy that grabbed like that.
Real hard.
My cousin called me
toys every year.
Go ahead,
But I said 1,000. You know, it's a bunch of Walmart. So if they, you know, they would have to spread that out. And if they spread it out, you talking about maybe 50 PS5s at each Walmart. With all them folks that's gonna be at Walmart fighting over the same stuff. They already fighting over them cheap ass TVs.
Them cheap ass
like,
TVs.
can you imagine what they gonna do?
But Price, you don't, but you don't put them joints on a shelf and say have at it. Like there would have to be
the nigga handing them joints out.
No way.
No.
They start saying line up.
I mean, like when I don't know. I feel like I've heard this. Maybe I don't know at a shoe store or something. You letting so many people back there, and when you run out, you just run out, or you do a numerical system or whatever, where you handing out a ticket.
Well, they do stuff like
that.
I can see this now. You get a last PS5 to the person in line, and the person behind him says, "Oh, that's the last one." You know how you gotta walk that man out with armed guards without him getting jumped.
But I can see this now. You selling it in some random spot, and the nigga's like, "Oh, you got a PS5."
But man, J-Star. So that does happen. So we can relate that to the shoe game. But what you got to factor in though, that it is COVID, so they can't do that. So I'm not saying that this drop was gonna be this way. So it could have been the way you prefer. It could have been, but for the number of people that they knew that was gonna show up for that PS5, they can't. That's not possible because
I feel you.
Stupid. But like shoes do that. Exactly what you said. Like, but I'm gonna say this. People were lining up in Hasbro at GameStop, and it was cordial, but GameStop only had 8 systems, so everybody else just left. But they was lined up all day and all night. You know what I'm saying? Because GameStop was the only place that said, "Hey, you can line up if you want to," but everybody else like, "Nah, don't be lining up out here because COVID out."
They was punctual and just normal in Hattiesburg.
Yeah,
I don't know if them people in Garland.
Nah, they ain't like that everywhere.
Oak Cliff.
Right.
Nah, they ain't like that everywhere else because I can see that being an issue when you say, nigga, the first 8 people, because they literally came out and said we only got 8 guys, so the first 8 people that was here they can stay. I can't see that happening everywhere. Everybody be like, you was here before me, man.
You good.
I go back to that. I go back to that shoe game, bro. If they only got so many sizes or shoes at a particular store, which I would see them lining up at finish line all the time for whatever,
bro.
And for some Jordans,
bro,
you may be taking a risk, bro. I mean, I don't know. I'm just trying to use common sense here.
I've been in them lines where I'm the last nigga getting the shoe, and I get that shoe, and I'm walking about that junk like, man, I'm about to get murked. Somebody about to get me.
But that's what I'm saying. It's crazy right now, man.
But you were in that line though, weren't you?
So J-Star,
I know. That's the point I'm making.
Right. So, but the thing is, we the last thing we were gonna talk about is niggas getting robbed for that PlayStation right now. Line or no line, trying to sell it, whatever it may be. Cass is getting robbed on video. They get robbed on video. I just saw one the other day. Looked like they was on a rooftop, bruh. It's rough out here, man. But I mean, it's like zombies, bro. It really is.
21. You want to worry about getting robbed for one?
Yeah, I'm a J-Rock man.
But Nike or Jordan was the reason why all that really just changed. Why they stopped doing all that stuff. I think what was it, the Concord 2011?
I can't remember.
It was either Concourse or the Bread. It was an 11 is what it was. and people was losing their mind.
It was the Concord. I remember that.
Concord, yeah, 2011. It was Concord. They was losing their minds over them shoes, beating people up. I think somebody got shot. Over them shoes, man. So man, you can only imagine. We talking about shoes. Like, you talking about a PS5. Like, come on,
man,
bro.
What? It's been how many years since that PS4? Man, you know, folks crazy right now, bro.
Crazy.
Oh, man, I don't know if that PS, like, I'm not necessarily trying to compare the value, but they would seem like they would be the same. Because even a $200 pair of shoes, a cat is willing to do something for it, just like a $500 PlayStation.
Right.
Yeah, but that's why they don't got the store pickup.
That's possible.
Yeah, I feel you on that. I mean, it is safer that route, but
And if people gonna be ignorant, they're gonna be ignorant. You see people fighting on Black Friday over damn sheet sets in Walmart and stuff. So man,
That's the last one.
the 1,003 accounts.
Man, what?
Not even them.
Not even
Maybe
that.
the 1999 400 count.
Right, that 249 Scepter TV.
That junk should have been $249 to begin with, man.
That's gonna break before they get it to the house.
That jam was $20 last week. That jam on sale for $20 this week.
That junk was $20. They rolled that junk back to 19, and now you in there busting folks' heads.
Hey, is it for a brand that dang physio?
Man, what? Man, it's crazy, man. But you know, like Gerard say, man, next year that should be abundant. We hope. And the reason why I said that, man, we can kind of end on that note. I just don't recall a time like this, man. You know, and I knowing everything that I know about Biden, bro, like I think I sent that to y'all, bro. When cats are reselling Starbucks cups, bro, like it's another level right now, man. Like it really is another level, bro. Like,
how did we get here?
How did we get here, man? I just don't know, man.
I got one last question. How will it end?
That's what I know.
The reason I asked that is similar to back when we was all young. I always mention this, like, but when we was in the early 90s, 91, everybody was getting baseball cards. And it was like the fad. Everybody had a box full of baseball cards or a book full of baseball cards. Like, but it died out. It fizzled out because something else came along and it just kind of, took it out. But is there something that's going to take that out? It's making money, so.
It's real hard. I only see it growing, me personally. And the reason why I only see it growing is because they are literally looking out for what everybody wants. It's not like it's a finite type thing. It's not like, everybody want electronics right now, so I'm gonna get it. No, dog. Nigga, if you like Afghans, nigga, if you want pocket squares, nigga, you know what I'm saying? Depending on what name on that junk, they gonna buy it and they gonna try to sell it to you because the market is so big now. You can get from a car, you can get from eBay, you can get from Facebook, you can get from everywhere else that isn't a box, a big box store. So if you miss out, and people are trying to create that point to where you miss out, they give you another opportunity. I got it. You know what I'm saying? I'm my own store. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Macari accounts I've seen that's called such and such's closet. It's crazy, man.
I think it's regulation.
I think it's gonna have to, man. And I hate to compare it to the housing market because obviously the housing market is based on economics. But the housing market had a run for forever, 10 years or whatever, since 2009. And then, things settled down and became a buyer's market or whatever. So I think of it like that. Like it has to fizzle out at some point, economic wise or just oversaturation, too many houses on the market. I don't know. It just feels like it has to go that way because that's just how economy works. But I don't know.
See, I don't think it though. I think it'll just grow. And then, like you said, I think just it'll be the next thing up. I think reselling as a whole is going to get bigger and broader because now you got so many more tools and avenues to do this, and people are making a whole living off of it. I mean, and we're not even just talking about like reselling, but people are now just e-commerce from home. Like, people sell stuff on Amazon or Etsy or
that's why I think eBay.
With reselling, that's a way to kind of make money because you're not actually making anything. You're not necessarily have to buy any kind of
Show y'all
product to actually sell. I mean, you just resell it. You
I'm gonna
just
show y'all something
middleman it.
crazy after Price say what he gotta say. To James' point.
Well, that's why I said I think it's going to stop. It's because I think there's going to be regulation
Who is this guy?
that makes it stop. And I'm gonna tell you why. Hold on. I'm gonna tell you why. So right now, the government, it's hard for the government to get their share.
Yeah.
When you think about reselling, like, because I think you can just resell on with a bot. He can take and sell, resell stuff. There's no way to be able to track what he sold, how much he sold, and what he's due to pay the government. So the government gonna come in and say, wait a second, these people are making enough to have a salary off of. We have no way of tracking it.
Yeah.
We got to get in on this. This is money that we're going to get.
I feel like they honestly got to be real petty to do that, though. The reason why I say is because they had to be hella petty. And the reason why I say that is because they already getting that. You know what I'm saying? Like StockX got to pay them. Macari got to pay them. So they had to want it from us also, which I'm not ruling that out because it's possible. I can see where you're going with that, because eventually they just like, bro, it's just so much money changing hands from the same goods, and we ain't seeing nothing from that giant.
But I mean, wouldn't you say that's what Bitcoin is, though? I mean,
yeah, exactly. Bro,
so I mean, if I would just move to Bitcoin. I mean, at that point, so now I'm totally off the grid with what I'm selling and how I'm making my money.
That's a losing effort, man, because it's cash in most cases. And one thing you can't track is cash, bro.
Well, see, that's why I think it's going to be some type of regulation on it. They're going to put some type of legal legislation in with it, where you might still do it. Right. You might still do it, but if you get caught, it's illegal now,
They just put another .99 form out there for you to fill out.
Right.
Man, but I was going to show y'all this giant. Like, this giant, I showed y'all these before, this Pops. But it's a big resale market for these. But another reason why I think this type of stuff ain't going to go away is because people are becoming more and more innovative. Like James said, when you talk about Etsy, that Pop I show you, run you roughly between $10 and $15. Man, it's a cat that's got a page that's hella dope. He will take that same Pop. My boy throw a little bit of metallic paint on it, throw some glow in the dark paint on it, sell you that same Pop for $200 all day. So I feel like, along with what Price saying, and he uses Macari, he uses other things like that where it ain't traceable. Like, man, that's why I feel like it's gonna grow, because people just flipping, finding different ways to flip stuff. It ain't just about flipping.
Yeah.
That, like, they took that product that Funko selling and flipped that junk, 1,000%. Like, you know what I'm saying? How can you, what can you do? So it's money to be made, bro.
I think it was cool when people was making little money.
Yeah.
Like, what the government look at as little money. But now you got people, man, and it's people making hella money, like, crazy money. So you start getting in them levels, man, people, they gonna be like, man, we need our cut.
I feel you. And I mean, I know you're not the government and you don't got the answer, but I mean, I would think, like, how would they really be able to do that? Because unless you do some type of a limit, like after you sell so much. Because again, if I'm just trying to sell my goods around the house, I don't want to be taxed on it.
I think it's gonna come in. I think it's gonna come into play, like I mentioned, bro. Like, you remember not long ago, StockX bumped up their commission fees, not the commission fees, but their fees that they charge you. So I think the government got on, like, bro, some got to shake, fam, and it just passed it down. So I guess, like I said, the price point, they might just pass some more down. Like, if you don't do it, that's the only way I
mean, I can see that as far as just fees and to use certain services. So those services then go pay the government.
Better get it while it's getting as good, is all I can say. Because it's good right now. Find somebody just find something that somebody like, bro. You in there. You can resell that junk all day long, bro. It's crazy. It's crazy, man. But I appreciate y'all, bro. We good conversation. PS5 going crazy. Be glad my boy J Rock get one. And everybody get one, man. James, you gonna get another one, bro?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get one, bro.
All right. Well, we might play some games for old time's sake.
2021.
Did you say
Yeah,
2021?
2021, man. That's when I can get one, man.
Look, I hope 2021 different from 2020 in all kind of ways. So,
Man, who you telling?
Can't get too much work.
bro, it can't get too much work. But I hate to say that, but I'm hoping, man.
It's real.
Yes, sir. All right,
Well,
fellas.
we did start at the top with a change, so that was good.
Man.
Yeah.
Right. Hey, to see you guys. We out of here.